You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers for you for the week of June 17th through the 21st. There is a lot to talk about. EJ looks like he might be busted. Chad is on a desperate search. We've got some big returns happening for a big anniversary, and we've got 2 big exits coming. We're going to dive into all this, but if you haven't, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Thank you for supporting our channel. Let's dive right in. Monday, June 17th, season 59, episode 211 of Days. So Alex Kiriakis clears the air with Brady Black. I'm interested to see this conversation. Alex told Brady to take a hike. He could take care of his own girlfriend earlier this week after the shooting. And Brady had just spent the night with her. Alex walked in and saw that and immediately said, okay, we are going to be monogamous. Go brush your teeth. That was maybe the line of the week. Go brush your teeth. Like, that's going to take care of everything that happened between her and Brady before they went to the wedding. Stefan confronts his deceitful brother, EJ DiMera. I'm really curious to see. There's a spoiler photo for the week we're in now, the week that ends on the 14th, of Stefan opening the DiMera safe and looking inside of it and then having another intense conversation with Kristen. And we know that genetic testing is in there. The accurate results, the one that say EJ is not the father. So I wonder if that is the deceit that Stefan is talking about when he confronts his brother. Knowing this will give him the leverage to make EJ do whatever he wants to do. Meanwhile, Paulina needs some comfort from Abe. She's very upset because Chanel plans to leave town. So in case you're worried, Chanel and Johnny are leaving for several weeks. And that is because Carson Boatman had a little baby girl born just before Christmas on December 22nd, 2023, exactly 6 months ago, or about to be 6 months ago. So they wrote out Raven Bowens and Carson Boatman for a few weeks while Carson took his paternity leave. So yes, they are gone, but not for good. They will be back. Tuesday, June 18th, 2024, season 59, episode 212. Sarah Horton is still searching for Xander Cook's drunky mommy and is very frustrated that she's not making a lot of progress. She left the voicemail. Xander told her what flop house to find his drunk mother in, but it looks like it isn't going the way she wants. But we do know that his mom has been cast, Serena Scott Thomas, and we expect her back possibly as soon as the start of sweeps, which is June 27th is when that kicks off. Julie Williams and Chad DiMera have big plans that are thwarted by Jack Deveraux' return. I was wondering if they were going to dig up Abby just to see, that would be the quickest way to test what Clyde is saying, dig her up. Is there a body in there? And Billy Flynn has teased some spoiler info where he and Julie are going to end up heading to Chicago to find some information about Abby that seems to support what Clyde is saying at a safety deposit box out of town. But then again, Clyde could have planted it there. I mean, he is a piece of garbage. So Maggie Horton gets shocking news about Konstantin Melionis. And I wonder if this is just that he's dead. Maybe she's been asleep this whole time. You know how they can have one episode last and last, or one day last and last over several episodes. So we'll see. Wednesday, June 19th is episode 213 of this season. And Chad and Julie discover something stunning. It looks like that is probably in that safety deposit box. And I wonder what's in there. Is it a picture of Abby holding a newspaper? Is she off somewhere? Is Clyde holding her hostage? As he did say something interesting to Chad, basically that something like, I'm trying to remember the exact words. It was very interesting. Only a fool goes for the quick play. Basically, he talked about running a long game strategy. And so, yeah, I could totally see Clyde having her somewhere holding her prisoner. And, you know, just as like his literally a get out of jail free card. So I'm interested to see what they find. EJ talks to Johnny about his plans to leave town and the dream of being a filmmaker that he still hopes to make come true. And looks like by the end of next week, they are going to be packed up and heading to LA. Even though he said he's never made anything, somehow he still got a job with a major director. So yeah, I don't know about that, but okay. Eli Grant and Lonnie Price are back in Salem. So excited to see Sal Stowers and Layman Archie, and they are back for Paulina and Abe's anniversary next Wednesday, which falls on Juneteenth. Thursday, June 20th is episode 214 of season 59, and it is time for the prom. Now, I don't understand if they didn't want the replacement writers to write the prom, because every school in the country is out by this point. I think on the West Coast is when they have kind of the latest times. I've got nephews in Seattle, and they get out of school this Friday. So prom is usually, April, May, kind of late. Anyway, Tate Black and Holly Jonas are trying to figure out how they can get away from their parents and have their prom night together. But Nicole Walker is an obstacle that they're not happy with. And Marlena wants to talk to Eric about whether he still loves Nicole now that his marriage has fallen completely apart. And of course he does. Of course he does. And he's going to love her even more when he finds out they have a baby together. But unfortunately, Ari Zucker is out, and she is leaving within the next, I think, about a month, about 4 weeks after these episodes air is her final air date. She teased, I think it was like July 29th. I'm stretching my brain. I don't have that note in front of me right now. Friday, June 21st. Spoilers for season 59, episode 215. Back to the prom, more prom action. Brady and Teresa are there together chaperoning. I wonder if Alex is going to third wheel them, because he's so jealous and possessive now that he's decided he can stop banging Kristen, or more predictably, that since Kristen decided to stop banging him. Brady and Teresa are keeping an eye on Tate. They do not want him near Holly. Will those crazy kids get away from all the parents and have the prom night that they are hoping to? We'll see. Alex makes a bold move, speaking of Alex, and looks like he is getting ready to propose pretty soon. So he has a ring. I'm assuming he still has it. And she still got her shovel, and she's still gold digging. So yeah, we'll see that happening. And recently shot Steve Johnson opens up to Justin Kiriakis. He has a confession to make. Looks like a pretty good week of stuff. I'm excited about all this, especially about the big returns. And congrats to Carson Boatman again on having an adorable baby girl. Hope he enjoys his paternity leave. And I'm very interested to see what Julie and Chad find in Chicago, and I'm especially interested to see what Stefan is confronting EJ about. It's all going to be good stuff. Please drop your comments on what you are excited to see. Definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. We appreciate the support for our channel. And come back soon. We are here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week, and as always, this is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.